As Kamoshami, the god of Benevolent Dominion, watched the sunset on the summer solstice as he had for hundreds of centuries before, it never crossed his mind that it would be the last time. The deity's physical form stood 50 feet tall in a palace crafted for his size. He moved about the westernmost spire, robed in white with a green sash, and crowned with a wreath of holly that never withered. His oak-colored beard framed a mouth with teeth as white as fresh snow. When he smiled or laughed, which was often, seeds of joy would bloom in the hearts of all who heard it, spreading across continents like ripples in still water. Tonight was the harvest of hope, the most sacred of all rituals. Every 4 years, when the summer light reached its peak, the sunberries ripened with concentrated divine essence. Each golden fruit contained not mere nourishment, but the crystallized power of answered prayers, the fuel that drove every miracle, every blessing, every divine intervention across the 7 worlds. The sunberries were hope given physical form, tomorrow's miracles waiting to be distributed across the infinite reaches of creation. Kamoshami held open his sacred satchel as the twilight pixies began to stir. Each tiny creature emerged from her own leaf, for nearly every leaf of the great tree served as a pixie's bed, perfectly sized for her diminutive form. They stretched gossamer wings and yawned with voices like tinkling bells, their slender forms glowing with inner light, some shimmering rose gold, others pale green, still others deep blue or violet. Each pixie's luminescence was unique, creating a constellation of living color as they took to the air with the eager energy of children awakening to a beloved celebration. The pixies were no larger than his thumb, yet their combined efforts would gather enough divine essence to sustain the entire pantheon for another cycle. He watched them work with the tender attention of a father observing his children at play, each one dancing through the air toward her chosen sunberry with graceful spirals and loops that painted rainbow trails of glittering light against the darkening sky. "Careful with that one, little Shimmer," he murmured to a rose-hued pixie struggling with an especially radiant sunberry, her coral luminescence flickering with effort. "This one carries enough healing to mend a broken family. Handle it with the love it will become." The pixie chirped acknowledgement and adjusted her grip, her gossamer wings beating with renewed purpose.